Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more legendary Syracuse. And when we last let off, we were about to kill this fleet and then continue moving on with our lives, with taking the rest of Africa and then pushing into Iberia. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take care of this battle for you guys. Just so you... All right, we took care of Epirus there. Go ahead and release them for $4,000. That's a nice 4,000 dinars. Very good. All right, so with that said, we are okay up here in the north. We'll go ahead and double check how we're looking down in Africa. I don't remember if they have any armies over here. But we did fight off a massive force. Massive Egyptian force. And there is another army from Egypt right there with a bunch of pikes. And so with our money, I'm not too sure if I want to grab a couple of economy buildings or if I just want to keep moving with the push here. I might grab some economy buildings here. I think I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to grab. Go tier 3 on some of these buildings. I think we're going to go ahead and upgrade some of this stuff here. Let's go ahead and upgrade that one building there, and then we'll probably just save our money for the next turn and just kind of carry stuff over. Don't think I need anything else anywhere. I do have this guy. He could probably grab some units. Probably just grab a couple of citizen cav. That should be all right, and then we should be able to just end the turn. All right, and with that accomplished, it looks like they're going to try and force march past us again, but we do have this army over here able to probably reinforce and maybe stop them from doing so, which should be fine. This guy, however, is going to come over here and attack this dude. And I don't think I'm going to take that many losses. All right, yeah, we're just going to skip over that battle. Nothing new there. General did survive. We'll release these guys. They'll run away. No biggie. We'll just continue to move on down because we do have the other army that's kind of following up behind us. Should be fine to just keep moving. Might even force march this guy to keep him moving. Don't like that guy, so maybe if I could... Can I, like, assassinate this guy? Stand there for a turn or two. Maybe I can get some XP to reach the assassination perks. But we do have quite a bit of money to throw around over here. We don't know necessarily the enemy is. They are right there. Yes, lots of enemies. All right, so I have... I'm probably going to go for tier 2 on this, and then we'll probably grab a harbor. Could be good for now. That's basically all of our money. I would love to push out here. I could take Gadira, and I could take Migdol with this guy. And then this dude can just clean up what's following behind. I'm kind of tempted. Because for these guys to get to Tingis, they have to go around me. Or they have to go through Gadira if we take that. And I could just hold that since there's nothing really else. And we also have 11-man garrison. That's a massive garrison. All right, you know what? We're pushing out. We are pushing out, and these guys are pretty much dead, so we're just going to go ahead and wipe these guys out. Would not take that many casualties, though. However, skirmishers have a ton of auto-resolve power, apparently. And there's those guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and flip that for 1,500. Jeez. Let's go ahead and destroy this. Go ahead and flip that. Actually, no, we're going to flip this first so we can get the garrison up and running, and then we'll wait for that, and then we'll flip that as well. See, these folks are going to have to attack me there to go around me. Unless they decide to lay siege to this town with this army, and then this army comes up from behind and actually attacks this. I don't know. Can they do something like that? We do have a bunch of hoplites. Should be fine. It's a majority of garbage horse skirmishers. All right, let's come over here. I don't think there's anything we can do over here. They have no money left, so these guys are just chilling, and they're probably going to send another big stack army towards us. That's okay. They have an enemy fleet there. Epirus is rebuilding, and Subraze has got a nice little stack coming along. And, well, I don't see anything else to do. I don't want to be attacked by these guys because they kind of take a lot of time for us. All right, so I hope these guys just decide to come back. I don't really know if they're going to do that or not, but we'll see what happens. I think we... Okay, yeah, we've just discovered the Aravachi. Hello. That should be everybody that we're at war with right now. Oh, they're going to cut my throat. Oh, how nice. Why is Carthage a barbarian settlement? Oh, because it was recently taken by somebody and they took it back. That's why Carthage was not sailing towards us with their full stack. Well, most of my good units are healthy, and I do have artillery and archers, so these guys probably aren't going to stand much of a chance, but you know what? Let's fight an actual battle. Alright, so I have elected to kind of defend the inner section of the settlement here, simply because there's so many horse skirmishers, they're going to go around all these different areas. But I also want to condense exactly how much every unit is spread out here, and at the same time, a lot of my dudes are like down a quarter of their strength, so we're going to go ahead and just line stuff up and shoot people in the face, stuff like that, so hee, very funny, I guess. Yeah, the artillery is going to have a field day here. My poor pikemen are probably going to get destroyed. Probably pull the pikemen out, put the hoplites in front, though. And I think we're just going to dome all these guys. Look at that. Those are nice kills. Actually going to rotate this guy. I'm going to rotate this dude because I don't think it really matters. Once that unit's dead, should be able to just stand right here too and fire over. Have this guy fire into the big blob over here. I'm going to go ahead and march this guy up just a wee bit. Bring the hoplite up behind him. Grab the archer. Put him like this. Now everyone's just going to fire over the building, over into this giant section here. Oh, yeah. All right, and then we'll put the pikemen behind that. So if anybody does decide to push through our hoplite, we can just simply say, no, we're not allowing that. Now, they did decide to do this little thing where they're going to send a guy around this way. We're going to go ahead and take care of that. Take care of that javelin unit. I'm going to bring my cav through here. I'm also going to take care of that Gaetuli horse skirmisher that wanted to walk around the backside and somehow not die. Right on. All right, we're coming in here. General is just going to go around the outside. I'm going to bring this pike unit up here. Hoplite doesn't really matter too much. Archer, I'm going to grab this guy. Space these guys out just a little bit so they're not so on top of each other. We only killed 2 guys out of that Numidian javelin and lost a couple of our dudes ourselves. That's fantastic, right? We love seeing that. Go ahead and pull out of there. Probably going to get shot in the back as we pull out of there. But our pikemen are in position. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to march this pikeman up just a wee bit, and then we're going to go ahead and pull our hoplite out of combat. Run, buddy. You're probably going to lose some dudes coming out of here, but run, buddy. We're going to bring our general up, and we're going to get a nice little rear charge. They do have elephants over here. I'm just going to tell my artillery to shoot that. Alright, we are looking pretty good over here. Yeah, we're just pushing them back with our nice spears. Yeah, we're going to be giving them a good hit right here. Go ahead and rotate these guys. African elephants are coming in. I think we should be able to just shoot that right now, right? Can we just shoot that? Yeah, let's just shoot that guy. Artillery is not killing the elephants just yet. Oh, we just killed them. Yeah, now they're going to run amok and run it right into the back of their own guys. Yeah, stampede charge into the back of your own guys and then break. We're actually fighting some slave infantry right now. A slave unit there, Numidian spear there. Let's go ahead and rear charge this guy. A couple of these dudes thinking they're going to withstand a charge from our cav unit. Ow, boom. Big hit. Knock them over. Man, that looks like every major threat dealt with. Just a couple of stragglers. We're going to go ahead and sandwich this guy. That guy's dead. Going to move this guy over. Yep, they're just going to shatter. All right, that was a quick clean house moment. I think that was Masilia's last stand right there because they got nothing left. I don't think they have anything really left. They do have that general's unit, but I don't know what's up here. However, I would like to know where these armies are going. Okay, there he is. He's going this way. Go ahead and stick this dude in Demidi. The meaty. I don't know where the other guy went, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can spot out... Yeah, this guy right here. Give me this dude. Misdirection. He's been hindered. Man, this guy's moving range is abysmal. You know what? If they harass my army and disband a unit, I don't think that matters, because I have barracks here. We can just go ahead and recruit whatever we get lost from us, I guess. Let's go ahead and go for some public order. We're going to need that. Let's go ahead and grab that guy right there. Our income is abysmal. Oh my goodness. Enemy transports now sailing out. I need to keep an eye on that. I need to make sure they don't disappear into the fog over here and then pop up somewhere over here. As for this spot over here, I think we're okay. Yeah, Egypt is just kind of force marching this army around. I don't really think they got any sweat on us. They don't like Kush. They are at war with Kush now, actually, so they're going to secure this entire region for themselves. Okay, so I do need to keep an eye on that now because they can just force march up here. We're going to grab more slingers. More slingers! There's a giant Insubre's army that'll probably attack us. I hate that so much, dude. Please just go away. I don't want to have to fight crap stacks. Alright, well, I don't have any money for anything. I don't see any enemies worth fighting as well. So we're going to go ahead. Probably end the turn. Really quick end turns here. Alright, here comes the Insubres yet again. And always, that was a quick and easy fight. We'll go ahead and kill them off and take some free cash for that. Thank you, Insubres, your generous donation. Alright, so these guys are force marching their way back, but they won't have enough to stop me from taking this town. Which means they're going to starve to death, which is perfect. Goodbye, you little nerds. Thank you for the town. You have a tier 4 town here. I'm actually going to occupy. They have that guy sitting there. What a big old nerd. Alright, so I definitely don't have the money to do that, so we're just going to flip that. I could flip this to a tier 4, but I don't necessarily need to be a tier 4. I'm just going to... we'll hold off. We can wait. Get rid of the barracks. Get rid of the other barracks. I'm actually going to grab this here, and I might even go to tier 3 there. I would like to get some more food coming in. That big army has disappeared. There's the transports, but where's the big army? Now, there's the big army. Yes. My general said yes. Yes, there is the big army. All right, so I don't know what's happening, though. There will be a rebellion on the next turn. That is totally cool. It just all depends whereupon this will be occurring. Now let's go ahead and bring our spy over. I'm going to go ahead and scout out with Carthage's recruiting here. I think Aravaci doesn't like Masilia. I think Masilia's here to finally reach the end. No, maybe they're allying. I don't know. They just walked into their territory. See what happens. They have that guy there. I wonder if they'll attack me with both of those and just try to do like a kumbaya final attack or something. I don't know. I'm going to hold this guy here just in case the rebellion happens over here. Shouldn't be too bad. Egypt has indeed taken that town. Can't really see what that has yet. We're just kind of scouting out over here. Enemy fleet, enemy transport. Epirus has a spy in our territory right now. They are recruiting another army. This is an enemy transport sailing out. That might be some free cash on the next turn here. And I think we are good to end the turn. We've already taken 2 settlements to start the episode off. I'm feeling good. Let's just go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so Migdol seems to be fine. We can go ahead. Oh, I actually don't have a tier 4 on that, so I'm just going to go ahead and destroy that. I'm going to grab another one of those. I'm going to grab a gathering place. We're going to upgrade that. I am going to grab that tier 2 or tier 3 barracks just in case I want to start recruiting more dudes. And good thing we kept the guy over here. This is where the rebellion is. Tempted to even leave this guy here for a turn just to let it go down to like -60. Be better on the public order for us. Before I throw... Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw that in there. Garrison at Migdol is... not looking fantastic. And now we got Aravaci showing up. Army of literal garbage. And we've got... oh my goodness. Carthage, what are you recruiting, man? Libyan hoplites. Another enemy transport, enemy fleet. They got a lot of fleets, man. I really hope with this new update they fix the income for these factions, because there's no reason. These guys have 2 towns and they have 3 fleets, 2.5 2 full stack armies, a half stack there. Might have more military presence than this rebellion causing 20. Don't quite know, but we'll go ahead and take that out. Take a little bit cash with it. Oh, we actually should have maybe waited for another turn. Oh well. We're at -5. Public order has never looked so worse. What's so bad about it? Provincial instability and cultural differences. Buildings squalor -10. Well, yeah, we do have that building there. That tier 4 is doing nothing for us, essentially, and it's tanking our public order. All right. We just need to keep an eye on Egypt, make sure they're not making any sneaky moves towards our towns. I'm keeping an eye on you, you little ding-dong. They don't want to attack me, though, because they just want to chill. That'd be nice. I hope they don't force march past us. That's the one thing I don't like that the AI can just do. Just force march right past us. That's pretty dumb. And we have this fleet here. Hello. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this out and get some money, and then I will see you guys in a second. Bring that back over here. All right, boys. Killed another guy. Good. Take 2 grand. Jeez, that was weird. All right. I didn't realize I could accidentally do that. Just freaking clicked all the way over there. All right, so we have 2,000 doll hairs. I'm probably going to upgrade these to farm. Tier 3 settlements, because that wealth from agriculture income's looking pretty good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, right here, 146% bonus, and we have 200 coming in, so that's almost 500. Oh my goodness, that's so much money from just 1 building. I guess it's 2 buildings, technically speaking. It is the farm as well, but once we get all these to tier 3, dude, that's gonna be good. Actually, I want to just focus on putting money into that. Let's go ahead and see what Carthage's gonna do. Maybe they'll all just like send their armies against me and be like, oh, we're gonna attack them and then die, and then attack them and then die. And these guys come up and then die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, of course, Masilia. Why am I so surprised that you want to exist? Oh my god, dude. Masilia doesn't even, like, give me any money either. Alright, buddy, what is this? What are you doing? Get your ass out of here, buddy. Get out of here. Whomp. Boink. Boink. I'll take 2 grand, thanks. Now I'll just run your guy down on the end of this turn. I'll go ahead and take care of this. Boink, boink, he's dead, he's gone. Oh my goodness. Public order here is atrocious, which is probably going to be standard because these guys are harassing me horribly. I don't know where that other army went. Okay, he's back over there with his fleet once again. Let's go ahead and stick our guy back in there, and then we'll grab this dude, and we'll force march him out. Just make sure we're going to keep on moving. Public order is not great, but it is manageable. We'll go ahead and grab that. And with that ton of money, I'm going to come over here. Ooh, grab my Syracuse town. Or Cosentia. Grab that. And before we continue, is Egypt doing anything? No, Egypt's not doing anything. They're just kind of chilling. They don't want the smoke, dude. They don't realize what's happening. I'm going to upgrade that, too. That'll give us some good money. All right, now I could leave this town. Oh, wait, hold on. I think hold on. I think we discovered Lusitani. Yeah, we did. Hello, Lusitani. Alright, so public order is rising. We do have our 2 temples coming in. Oh, I think I should probably just wait. I want to push. There's that guy with his crap stack. There's that dude with his crap stack. I'd lay siege to this, but I don't know what they even have. Probably just all horse skirmishers or something. Alright, well, let's wait for this army to get down here, and then we'll move out so I can deal with public order in both regions, because if I leave this public order is going to get really bad. And also, in a couple of turns, we're going to start recruiting another army down here. I think I have the ability to do that. Do I have the ability to do that? No, I don't. I'm actually screwed on that. I don't have jack squat for armies. I mean, I do have this guy. Oh, dude, look at this. Where you going, Broham? Get back over here. All right, let me go ahead and sink another garbage transport fleet. Barely lost anybody. Another 4 grand just about. Thank you. You are funding everything. All right, we're going to go ahead and force march this guy back over here. I'm actually going to spend another turn and maybe recruit more ships just so it takes less time to sink all these transports. All right, they harassed my garrison. Oh, no. All right. Anyway, come over here, kill this dude. What's going on, buddy? Stab him. He's gone. Aetuli is still a nation. Gosh, I hate that, because they're still just going to harass my armies as we move along. Come on, bro. Leave my dudes alone. All right, less of a problem. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and grab some public order. Go ahead and grab some more food as well while we're at it. And then I think, tech-wise, we'll just go for this. We'll just go ahead and reduce the corruption in our provinces. Go ahead and see what we got over here. The army has left. The heirs of Phoenicia. Okay, there's that. I guess they're... I don't know if that's the same army that was in Ibalsum. These guys are somehow dying. They have positive food. There's an enemy fleet. Massive enemy transport for me. Let me grab more artillery ships. I need to make this an army, dude. I need to actually recruit guys into this army. On the next turn, I think I'll just spend all of my money recruiting thorax swords for this guy and have him move out, because he is desperately needed. It's probably going to take him a couple of turns to get over here. Right, as for this... I don't have the movement range. On the next turn, if they still sit right here, I might actually move this guy out and have this guy come in as a reinforcement. We'll hit this. We'll hit both of those, maybe. If I can maybe reinforce Gadira, my army. It'd be pretty nice. I could probably do that. Let's go ahead and end a turn. All right, hold on. First things first, now that we're on the new turn, before I even forget. Oh, come on. These guys are sailing away again, and they're going to get reinforced by that. An enemy transport. You know what I could do? Because he's way over there. What if I wait for this guy to force march a little farther, force sail a little farther, and then I bring this guy over? Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Wait for that to happen. All right, anyway. Throws all my money into 5 thorax swords. And honestly, I'll probably move him out, so once he gets over here, I might just grab more thorax. I don't know. We'll see. This guy can't even get all the way to Gadira. That's a lot of armies there. This is an actual army. They got mercenary noble fighters. They got Carthaginian hoplites. That's an actual army worth fighting right there. I think the move here is let this other army get over here, first and foremost. All right. And what we could probably do is maybe march him, like, right there. Yes, yes, I like this. All right, so what I want to do is I want to put an army, like, I don't know, what's my garrison like? Garrison's actually okay. You have a pikeman, got a militia officer, got slingers, yeah. I'm thinking bring 2 armies to Kartuba, and one guy put him into, like, maybe like a garrison defensive encampment stance right there. Just stand in front of them and let them all attack me. That'd be crazy. You have like 3 armies attack me at once. All right. I don't think I have anything else. I'm gonna grab another artillery ship here. I need good, strong men to man the rigging of these artillery pieces. All right. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and enter again. Oh no, they touched my army a few times actually. All right. So this dude, we're gonna march him out. And somehow it told me I had 50% movement range left, but now that I'm over here, I don't. Well, that's kind of stupid. But there goes that idea. All right, so the idea here is... Yeah, we're going to try and... Okay, sorry. Basically, that turn just, I guess, doesn't happen because that was kind of dumb. Well, Egypt and I are not moving. We're just kind of chilling around each other. All right, this is what I want to see. Before I go anywhere, I need to come over here and kill this. And I guarantee you I'm going to get attacked by Masilia and another army that... Like, dude, please, for the love of God, leave me alone so I can just continue playing somewhere else. I absolutely hate dealing with these guys. They are just so annoying. All right, so the idea here is 2 armies go to Kartuba. You know what I could do? I could grab this guy, put him, like, into a sneaky stance, just so he's a little closer, right? Then we grab this guy and stick him in the army, or in the town, so now they can't harass me. I just disappeared right before their eyes. All right, hopefully they don't discover me. Let's just go ahead and end our turn once again. Hopefully we can go ahead and take care of this. Oh, you freaking goobers, you're gonna actually attack me yourselves? All right, well, give me a second. Let me take care of this. All right, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be an end turn of a bunch of dudes attacking me, so let's see this. Oh, they've chosen to attack me at a different spot. What a spot to attack me, huh? You're choosing to attack me over here? It makes no difference. Man, these battles really take a lot of time out of my day, man. Dude, I cannot be left alone for like 5 minutes, dude. Man, I'm at a point where I'm about to just start spam recruiting units over here so they leave me alone. Alright, spy has increased in rank. Where? There we are. Yes. Finally. Go ahead and grab assassination for this guy. Actually, come harass this guy. Army sabotage. See if we can get some damage on this dude. No, we get nothing. Fantastic. Yeah, this is my big glorious battle plan. If I walk over here, let's see what we can do. I guess this guy could still help out. Let's go ahead and do that. Dude, for the love of God, will you please? Alright, this guy is going to have to force march back to Gadira so we don't have a rebellion and they don't attack me from behind. I'm going to lay siege to the city to hold it. And we're going to attack this guy. Oh, I hit the attack button. I didn't want to do that. Alright, well, I didn't want to fight this battle manually because it was such a massive auto-resolve for us. It was probably going to be like 95% of our force left, but, I mean, here we are on accident. So I guess we'll just go ahead and kill these guys really fast. Why not? I guess we can show a battle. It's been a while. We've been skipping a lot of these fights simply because it's just been garbage stacks. I guess we'll have a little bit of a battle here. I wanted to show the city siege instead, but I guess we won't be able to do that. I am pressed for time, not recording, but my actual like late night to get this edited for us. So, as for the reinforcing army, we do have a ton of cavalry. I want my artillery shooting at the skirmisher cav. I don't need it shooting at infantry. The infantry's garbage. I'll probably kill it really fast. I'm actually going to line up my archers on the flanks here. Give them a little bit more space. There we go. Just going to rotate around, dish out a little bit of damage around here. All right. I'm actually in range here. I'm just going to shoot these guys. Yeah, they're actually just going to walk up and get annihilated. This is nice. Shoot the general with the artillery. Why not? I think our archers over here are going to take care of all these guys. Which is nice. The ballistas, I don't even need them to fire. I'll bring the melee cav around though, so we can just deal with killing all this other stuff. Let's go like that. You shoot that. You stop firing because you're going to hit the back of our guys. I'm going to bring all these guys around this way because all of these guys are coming around this way. I don't need any of these guys. They're done. We're just going to go over here and flank everybody and run dudes down. He's about to get destroyed, bro. Alright. Yeah, this is a pretty quick fight. There was nothing really to it. You guys stop firing. Everybody just go run somebody down. Alright, we've gone ahead and wiped that army out. That's nice. Still somehow get away even after retreating. Okay, we can also attack this guy. I'm just gonna go around all the sides and kill all these dudes off. We'll take all the money you can give me, but that's not really gonna give me much, so I'm just gonna kill you. Alright, there we go. Now we just take the town. Nothing left here. Paisley's dead. I think we just occupy. We have quite a bit of cash. Yeah, we do have quite a bit of cash. Alright, so let's go ahead and flip that. I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to flip that there. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm going to maybe grab that there. Nice. Go tier 3 on that. We'll grab food. Alright, so there's that guy with a crap stack. I don't know where Carthage went. I really hope Carthage is not just, like, sitting up here with a giant army. Okay, no, they're actually pushing up the side of Iberia. And Masilia is actually pushing in over here, too. Interesting. Well, apparently we might actually get our fight with Masilia after all. Probably going to be able to avenge our guys. We do have 5,000 upkeep a turn. It's not quite that much. Could have something much higher, to be honest with you guys. But I've been kind of lacking on getting these guys set up for eco-booming. Alright, so there's another army there. There's this dude here. That could be some good money. I might just wait. I'm gonna wait it out. Yeah, I'm gonna just grab like a militia hoplite or something. Just some more dudes to just throw in there. Why not? And as of right now, it doesn't look like they have much. I might get another spy on the next turn. Should be fine. Everything's looking positive. Aravachi's down here. Did we discover anybody new by doing this as well? No, we didn't. Miraculously, we didn't discover anybody new. I think it's because Carthage is actually killing everybody right now as we speak. It's fine by me. They want to do that. That's cool. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh my goodness, dude. Please, for the love of God. I'm going to go ahead and fight this battle, but based off the time that it is currently, probably going to be my last fight of the night. So why don't we just show it, right? Why don't we just show the battle? Why not? Alright, so I don't actually even need my fleet that's reinforcing. Because just fine for me, but I want to see where these guys are coming in from. I think that, yeah, they're reinforcing from the right, so we're just going to march everything over there. Figured they'd do something like this, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and move everything over, and then we can just go ahead and kill these guys. The only thing they have over here is an Oathsworn and a Celtic Skirm, so I'm probably just going to bring one pike over here, and my cav will kill it, and everything else will come back over here to support. I'll bring all my cav out over here as well. I'll bring my slingers over here. I'll grab these guys over here and bring them in as well. Yeah, look at that. That's just gonna be, it's gonna be so easy. All right, I'm not even sweating it, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and crush this guy, and then we'll pick it up when these guys make their way over. Artillery is gonna take several years to get into position as well. It's fantastic. Recharge the general. Yeah, boom. Oh man, cav charges in Rome 2 are weak. I just knocked over an entire Oathsworn, bro. What do you mean? I mean, obviously we're not gonna kill everyone immediately. Ain't like Attila cav, bro. Attila cav is broken as shit. Go ahead and bring these guys over here. Now that we've done some damage off of that charge, and this guy is probably gonna get stuck or die. These two guys can get out. Oh my god, they're stuck. Shield wall moment. I'm actually gonna pull back because I don't want to get javelined. It's gonna suck. Pull my cav all the way out. All right. Hit him one last time. Yeah. Boom. And that's the big hit that kills him. 75. And now we should see a massive drop. There it is. There we go. Now they're dropping. Since Oathsworn is a heavier unit, it is going to take a few more charges than it normally would to kill that. And that's just fine. I would be shocked if an elite unit was able to just be run over. I mean, the pikeman over here, we're actually going to use this as our little flanky guy. And you guys want to get into range and maybe shoot that dude who's shooting ass? Yeah? That guy's shooting at us. Why don't we shoot back? Actually go around and then flank. I should probably use the artillery that I have over here. Oh, that'd be a good freaking idea. Completely forgot I had artillery for a second. Oh my god, my pikemen are getting destroyed. I'm gonna need to flop this out with another pike. Get in there, militia, let's say. Get this guy out. Oh my goodness, that pike got destroyed. Kill that. General, get over here. Pikemen, line up first. And then we get... Alright, we lined up. Yeah, we're lined up. Go ahead and get out of there. Alright, yeah, I kind of forgot the artillery was something I had. Forgot I had that. Oh well. Let's get in here and kill these guys. What's this pike doing? Go ahead and line up, and I'll pull the other pike out. Yeah, we're going to get a couple of pike losses, I guess. Skirmishers doing their skirmisher things. You guys do whatever. This guy, get in there. You come out. Go run that guy down. Come over here and go run this guy down. Pull my general out of there. They're going to follow me with a spear warrior? Of course they are. Why would they not follow me? Right, this pikeman is going to come around as well. These slingers are going to come around as well. I need a cav unit. Run this guy down. Kill this man. We're shooting a little bit of our own guys, but that's fine. Citizen cav, get over here. You guys hurry up and move with some purpose. And we'll just kill this guy as we run through him. General's not needed to run any of these guys down just yet. We're going to let him rest. Yes, where we just line up our slingers and we just start doming these guys. How's this pike holding up? Not so well. They're actually pushing around us. They're just mass blobbing through us a little bit. Let's go ahead and position on the flanks of our guys here. We go hoplite phalanx around the sides. I'll just mass shoot these guys in the back. I want to reform my line in the center of these guys here. There we go. These guys don't need to be firing anymore. They're pretty much out of ammo. I'm not even going to have them fire. Start poking them down, boys. Start poking them down. Could I get a lucky shot where I'm not just going to dome my guys? Oh my god, lucky shot. I might have... No, I didn't kill any of my own guys there. Baller. Whoa, why do I have 400 kills on this guy? .471 just went up to .497. Yeah, I just killed like 25 guys in one volley. Interesting. I could use these javelins, I guess. These javelins over here. We're gonna have you guys shoot into the backs of whoever's fighting our guys here. Alright, and there's the chain route. It has begun. Fantastic, gentlemen. Well done. Goodbye, Mega Nerd. Well, with that being said and done, I think before we do anything on this turn, I'm probably just going to end the episode right there. We have taken our first foothold into Iberia. We've taken, what, three settlements? All right. Now, it should kick up a little faster now since we are going to be rolling up into Iberia with what will be a fourth army, because this guy is going to make his way down here. I completely forgot this guy was over here. I should have moved him. After I moved the fleet back up here, I should have moved this guy out. I think because we moved this guy up here, then we should have grabbed this guy and moved him out on the last turn. But I guess he'll be a turn behind. But we will have a fourth army coming over to Iberia. We will try and take Carthage. Just try and defend what we have here. And then I think it'll be A-okay because we're going to start expanding through here. And lucky for us, all the Iberian tribes are pretty much dead. I think there's just three or four of them left. And then it's just Carthage and Masilia. Might actually get to fight Masilia. Now Carthage is still as strong as us. But yeah, I don't think anyone really stands a chance at being stronger than us. Now, once we get that fourth army into Iberia, I think it's just going to be pretty much a steamroll through here. Right now, we're just kind of playing jump around, making sure we don't get flanked. But all right. Hopefully in the next episode, we just start steamrolling through Iberia. That'd be nice. It's really just these battles over here and over here that just take so much time, right? Takes so much time away from us being able to push over here. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one.